Robert Zeiser from Freiburg University. You've just held your presentation here about graft versus host disease. Please tell me the most important findings from your study.
So the most important findings in this study were that after a follow-up of 3 years, there's still an advantage in failure-free survival and duration of response in the ruxolitinib group as compared to the best available therapy group. This is based on a trial called REACH-3, in which patients with chronic graft versus host disease that had a steroid refractory or steroid-dependent chronic GVHD were included.
Can you please tell us the clinical implications of the findings from this study?
The clinical implications of the findings in this study are that patients that receive best available therapy and then crossed over to ruxolitinib still achieved high response rates, very comparable to those achieved in the patients that primarily received ruxolitinib, which means for the clinician that I have a patient who was not initially treated with ruxolitinib, this patient will still benefit if he receives at a later time point ruxolitinib, and it shows that ruxolitinib is safe even after a follow-up time of 3 years.
Are there any plans to follow these results in upcoming studies?
Yes, so this trial has led to the approval for the FDA and EMA for the primary treatment of steroid refractory dependent chronic GVHD, but of course we would like to see if we can even prevent graft versus host disease. So there are trials ongoing and planned where ruxolitinib will be given as a preventive intervention.
How has this changed the treatment of these patients seen in a whole bigger picture?
So the treatment with ruxolitinib has reduced the Lee symptom scale in these patients. So the symptoms were reduced in these patients. So the quality of life was better in the group that received ruxolitinib compared to best available therapy, and the failure-free survival was improved. So it clearly made a big difference and a paradigm shift for those patients with chronic graft versus host disease.